goodness. Look at that. Good morning. Welcome back to the channel and to this week's video. This week, going to be doing a little bit of essential farm maintenance in that I've got to go up onto the roof using the man basket here and the forklift and repair some storm damage on the roof. Also some gutters to clear out, and then there's other maintenance to be done. So yeah, the list is endless. Anyway, that's today's video. So what I'll do is I'll get this man basket here on. It's actually upside down, so I'll flip it over, put it on the forklift, get the tools, up we'll go. So first job, get this on. Right, there we go, that's the man basket on. Just need to chain it on here, so I need to go up and get a wee spanner to fix that. But essentially that's it on, so we'll go up and chain it on. What are you doing over there? Are you driving? Move over, I'm driving. You can't drive. You have no license. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I just need to get a wee spanner, loosen that off, and then tie that onto that so that basket doesn't slide off. That's all that is. Just a little anchor chain. So let me get that done. Down lower, that's it. Tilt your forks forward, that's it. Better job. Right, there we go, that's on now. Right, next job is to clean out the guttering up here, which is full of debris. And don't want the rain getting in the tractors now, so. Right, come on ahead. Go that way a wee bit. Right, here we are at the guttering of the tractor shed, which is clear the whole way up until you get to here, and it's jammed full of oil, rubbish and stuff. So I'll close the little man, the little gate so it doesn't fall out, and then we'll clear this out. Means I can get there and get that cleaned out. There we go. That was an easy job there. 5 minutes done that, but essential job. Just keep all the gutters clear. We'll go check the gutters on the other side as well. What? It needs dug out there, does it? Right, we'll do that in a minute then. This downpipe needs a hole cut in the bottom of it because it's just distributing down there and it's not letting the water out. So we're going to cut a hole in it and that'll allow the water out. Just got a wee V in it there. That's what we're doing here. It's blocked at the bottom there. No, I just follow gunk just.
Right. I'm thinking that. Pipe in there, don't want it. I'll get through that.
Right, next job is to replace the light away up here. I'll show you. That boy up there isn't working, and I'm going to take that off and put that light up, which is working. Right, a bit of wiring required for this one. Right, here we are. Wire disconnected. Just need to get that off. And that'll be that.
There is. And there's some in the barn. That's all right.
Hello. You never know yourself in the snow.
Never up.
Yes.
That's green.
It's been on there, you see that there.
Right, there we go. That is the, push that through there. That is that back together again. So, right, let me down. Job done. Great success.
New light up. Good job.
Second hand light, but new on. That's the job there now. Hopefully that's shining in the right place, but we can adjust it.
Up there now.
I'm going to adjust it later. And we're going up there to check that in a minute. Right, next job then, check these gutters. It's leaking there at the joint. So I'll take these out and just reseal it, put it back together again. That's what we'll do. Me cracking there. That was some fun. Guess we bolt out. There we go. The fading between the bit that gets the sun and the bit that doesn't. It's amazing. The degradation the sun causes. A good clean there. Right. I think that's it ready for a little bit of sealer. There we go, that's it on. So I just need to tidy up this wee bit here. Just do that with my finger. There we go, that is it. Done. That's it sealed. 3 spouting bolts in. That's why they're called spouting bolts. Pulled up tight. So that should be watertight now. Just need to put this back on again. So we'll do that now. Okay. I think that's it. No more leaks. Right, what I'm at here is cleaning out the gutters, and they get a lot worse as you go down there. So we'll see that when we get down, but just clean it out, make sure the water can get away, because if the water gets in behind, you know the crack, it just rots the timbers, destroys the render, boats the render, destroys the plasterwork, just wrecks the whole thing. So we'll clean these gutters out the whole way down to the very end, and there's a bit of a roof garden going on down there, but we'll get that. So I've talked a couple of videos back about the state of the roof here, and you kind of see the way that the slates have been held on with the little lead tingles. And this is an asbestos roof. This is an asbestos tile, so I'll not be touching it. Don't bother me. I'm just cleaning out the gutters here. But this is an asbestos roof that was put on the old farmhouse. I think I said before, way back in the 60s maybe. It was re-roofed. Yeah, so there's a lot of moss built up on it, but it seems to be staying on there, so I'm not going to really touch it. It's it's quite easy to pull off the old moss, but yeah, so I'll keep going on the gutters and done that bit. This bit all to do, so keep at it. It's interesting to see, just this is how gutters were fixed on years ago. I don't think anybody really fixes gutters like this now, unless it's in a real traditional build. But that's just like a spike you just hammered into the wall, and then that's just metal galvanized, and you tied it with a bit of galvanized wire, and that was how the gutter was fixed. So yeah, nowadays it's plastic clips, and although that's a plastic gutter, originally that would have been a metal gutter that would have been on there, but yeah, interesting. First that stuff. That's it done. A wee bit of rain will wash it out, but that's it cleaned out. Okay, next job. Right, if you thought them gutters were bad, you ought to see the ones at the back. I maybe need the digger up on the roof to clean these ones out. Go around and take a look at it here. Look at the state of these. Must be a dumper load up there. Holy heavens. Anyway, we'll get them down onto the wee roof there as well. Wee flat roof. We'll get them cleaned out, get a wee step ladder up, get them cleaned out, and that'll be that then. You can see, look, where the water started already to damage the structure. Look up there. It'll crack the post ahead, crack the render there. This is the type of thing we're just trying to stop, because eventually that'll just give way, and then the roof's in, and then the water's in, and the whole thing just caves in, and then you have nothing left. So this is kind of what we're doing is just kind of a holding measure till we work out what on earth we will ever do with this thing, if anything. But I'm not going to let it fall in, so. You can see on just looking at this roof where some of these slates, this roof has been, if you look at all these slates, most of them have nail holes in them at the bottom, like here. Further up there, there's another one, there's more there. And what's happened is someone in its history, someone has taken the slate off and just basically turned it around and refixed it again, because you can see how the slate itself here is degrading. The nail holes have pulled out on a number of these, or they've been recycled off another roof. I'm not really sure. Must ask Dad when he's here, but yeah, so those have been either on the other way round or have come off some other roof. See this roof now that you're here? Was them slates was that re-roofed at some point? You can see the nail fixings are in the bottom. See slates have been turned round, the fat end to the bottom. See that? Look, there's a nail hole there and nail.
I don't give it. That's why that roof's no in bad shape.
Oh, he was at this then, was he?
Aye.
Oh, he must have done it then. Right.
He re-roofed that for Uncle Felix
Ah, so
at some date.
at some point. I see. Very good. Do you make this tool here?
Aye.
Oh, a tool for doing gutters. Very good. Right, well, I'll get it into use then. See how she goes. That's the job.
What you think?
Aye. Better than holding it out of your hand. When it's this densely packed, so no, say it wasn't. It was just leaves, really. You know, you could have got away with it, but there's a worm. Haven't seen one of them in a while. Now, we're on the wee flat roof, and there's definitely a bit of a garden going on up here. There's the gutters we cleaned out, so that'll free that up. Probably sort grass out of the way. That'll probably do. So that is the roof done. That would need a whole actually cleaned out and new stone ballast, but I don't have stone ballast for it. So I'm just going to leave it. It's doing no problems letting the water away. If I was to strip all that off, as you know, that stone is there for two jobs. One, to protect it from sunlight, and two, to hold the actual covering down itself. We call it stone ballast. So if I was to strip that off, there could be a period of high wind, because the wind comes in off the sea this way. We just start ripping that roof up, and that would be a whole bigger problem. So doing no problem. It's cleaned up there now. It's cleared enough to let the water away, and that'll do the job. So that is the job done. Dad was just showing me there. There's a tree that's going to have to come down because it's actually beginning to rot, and it's very close to a little shed there. And yeah, the state of it. It's got, yeah, it's completely rotten there. Look. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Poor old tree. Yeah, so that tree will no doubt fall on that shed for sure. Look at the base of it. Completely rotten. So it's a real size of a tree. You look at it there. Don't like cutting trees down, but that boy is going to come down some winter's night and do a lot of damage. So that's the next project before I do too much more, is get that tree down. I didn't even realise it was as bad as it was. I started looking at it there, so And I'd even say, go so far as to say it's kind of been supported there, is it? No. It's just about staying up itself. Anyway, project for another week is bringing that big tree down. So you can see, but Dad's doing a wee job here where he's cutting the ivy off the tree as it just chokes the trees, catches the wind in the winter time. So he's kind of chopped it off there, trying not to damage the bark too much. And yeah, bloody pest, that old ivy stuff. Disaster, really. There's some buried holly. It's getting that time of year again. Didn't even know what was in there. Cool. Get a wee snippet of that in about a month. Dad was just saying there that it was my great aunt who used to live here who planted them holly trees, he reckons about 50, 60 years ago. So they're still there, so we just need to make sure we protect them and don't let the ivy choke them. So anyway, right folks, there you go. That is the end of the video. That's the gutters done, the lights done, the other gutters in the tractor shed done, and whatever other maintenance jobs we were up to there. So if you have enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and if you've really enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop me a little comment and we can have a chat on the comments box there. But that's it from me, that's it for this week, and thank you so much for watching. Until the next video, take care, bye bye.